Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Lost Defense Academy. Let's carry on where we left off. We came close to choking our 100-day campaign at the 11th hour, given the invaders found their way inside the school after yet another suspicious night of heavy sleeping. It was only by the grace of Kodaka himself that they didn't raid the defense room when they could and extinguished humanity. So thank you, sir, for tossing us that bone. And another one in the form of Ima coming back to us, but unfortunately, that comes at a price. He's gonna need Yugamu to stitch him back together somehow. Well, hopefully he can pull him off, but yeah, the Squad 9 commander taken out, and, you know, we've only got a little bit of time remaining. Is there gonna be a 10th commander? If so, is it the one we encountered at Second to Last Defense Academy, or was that the general herself, and they're two different people, so to speak? It's quite a wonder why the different squads haven't teamed up to fight us, but for now we've got more pressing matters to attend to. It can't be another coincidence, right? It can't be. That shit has hit the fan after some so-called feel-good event that's led to us all dropping our guard completely. We need an internal audit stat. Gaku and Eito are like the common occurrence with both, and it's... I don't want to suspect Gaku. I have had my eye on Eito for some time now. I don't know, maybe Gaku's just the unwitting pawn. We'll find out tomorrow. It's day 8. Oh man, I sound just like these students. Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow, and then things are gonna get worse. Phew. Back in my room, I lay down in my bed. I was starving, and my throat was parched. My entire body was completely exhausted. Oh yeah, we didn't eat anything all day, did we? But there was a fire in my mind that wouldn't allow me to sleep. Is it an undying flame? And yet, I didn't feel like doing anything else. For the time being, I remained in my bed, just laying still. And waiting for time to pass. Day 80. Oh my goodness, 4/5 of the way. What's left in this campaign?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
What's in their back pocket?
Wow! It's finally your 80th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! We have just 20 days left! The end is really in sight now! Everyone was awkward at first, but now all of you are besties forever! Close buddies, pals!
This could have aged extremely poorly, but thankfully, it's reasonably accurate.
Just a bit longer until humanity is saved! Work together to protect the school and humanity, okay?
What is in there? The freaking Garden of Eden? I swear to God. Oh, lovely. Morose music to start us off. What, did Gaku take over the DJ booth again? I woke up to the sound of the morning announcement. Evidently, I'd fallen asleep at some point while laying in bed. I wonder what's happened with Ima. Has there been any progress? I better go to the cafeteria for now. Let's make a move. Man, first it was Tsubasa working overtime. Now it's Yugamu. Not in his room. Nozomi's not in her room either. Okay. Moko's room. Wow, can we take a look at that, actually? No one else has gone to the cafeteria. I guess everyone's still recovering. I shouldn't go into someone else's room without their permission. Yeah, I don't think we'd ever get that permission. Here's Nozomi in the cafeteria. Biolab inaccessible. Surprised Ima's picture's not on there. I thought that could have been a neat touch. Takumi, good morning. Morning. Are the others not here yet? No, I think they're still tired from the defensive battle yesterday. That makes sense. Things really went off the rails. But you must be tired too, right? Especially after that reckless move of yours. Even if it was to get the poison into the commander. I never thought you'd get yourself absorbed on purpose. I mean, that's what I figured. How else was he going to ingest... Was it he? Or was it a she? I'm pretty sure it was a she, actually. How else was she going to ingest the bunch of tablets Yugamu had made? I know, but I felt sure I was the only one who could do it. She didn't have any adverse side effects either once she got spat out, right? Like, we saw Takemaru and Kyoshika both, you know, got the chills and their joints ached. Is it because Nozomi wasn't absorbed for longer than 2 minutes, or because of hemoanima and her lack of it? You said that yesterday, too. What do you mean? Remember what Yugamu said when he explained how he made his new drug?
I looked into it and found that Commander DNA has some strange cells that are clearly different from regular humans.
Yes.
I succeeded in formulating a poison that attacks those cells. Call it a bioweapon that only works on commanders.
I think he was probably talking about cryptoglobin. So the poison actually works on all of you as well. Yeah, and we saw that with the other two that got kidnapped. Kyoshika and Takemaru were only absorbed for a brief moment, but they still experienced side effects, didn't they?
I suddenly have the chills, though. I think I might have caught a cold.
Well, I hope they're not gonna die. I only have a little bit of cryptoglobin, so I didn't feel more than a hint of a cold, but if anyone else had taken it, I think their symptoms would have been even worse. So that's why you volunteered. But still, that was way too reckless. Just then, I thought I heard several sets of footsteps from out in the hall. Everyone showed up at the cafeteria one after the other. Morning. I was so goddamn pumped with adrenaline I didn't sleep a wink last night. I'm fine because I never sleep anyway. I'm a functioning mentally ill insomniac. Okay, but Yugamu wasn't with them. Is Yugamu still working on Ima? You ordered him to. Yes, I just went to check on them, but he wouldn't let me inside. Probably a good idea. I don't want you coming anywhere near him. He told me it was too shocking a sight for any decent human being to witness. Oh, maybe you were allowed in after all. For real? What's going on in there? That is terrifying, though. You don't want to see this, trust me. There's no need to worry. I'm sure Sir Yugamu was just exaggerating. I sincerely doubt it. It takes nerve to say that so cheerily without any proof. It does make me worry. I can't even imagine how you reconstruct a body. Maybe you'll just be a brain floating in a jar. Hey, knock it off. Just imagining it makes me... Anyway, all we can do is trust Yugamu and wait it out. It'll be okay. If anyone can pull this off, it's Yugamu. He's a different quality of person than scum like me. It's okay, I don't want you in the lab either. Shoma, he might get infected with your... what was it? Mediocrity. Yeah, we should probably stop talking about it in front of Kako as well. That morning, everyone was worried about Ima, which was to be expected. We were really just pushing food around our plates listlessly. I forced myself to eat a light meal, then decided to head right back to my room. Surely free time's going to be limited from here on forward. We've only got less than 3 weeks. I know all I can do is wait, but still, I can't help worrying. Will Yugamu be able to save Ima? How exactly is he altering his body? Sitting around just makes me anxious. Doing something might distract me. Alright, so let's make the most of it while we still can. What are you doing out here, Karada? Are you guarding Nozomi's door? Good grief, this whole thing is getting on my nerves. Takumi, come here, let me punch you. No, bye. Gosh, I liked it better when your tomato had fallen off. Okay, how are we doing? I'm pretty sure we can't do anything in the metal shop. We obviously didn't get any materials from the school defense. Can't go to the bio lab either. Yugamu's basically made it his own place of work. So, let's just leave it for now, I suppose. Alright, first thing I do need to do is give Shoma an actual attack. That kind of hampered me a little bit in the previous operation. Couldn't actually attack with him unless we used our voltage, which, you know, we needed in other places. Airblade was good. That did come in handy. But these are all like voltage stuff. I mean, the +1 move helps too. Eito, he's maxed out basically. Nozomi, Paralyzed Bullet I've been using a lot, so, you know, let's develop that. Alright, yeah, she's become a combat medic lately, which is, you know, I'm not complaining. Can spend some time with her in the courtyard. What you doing out here? Okay. Is there laughing gas spilling out from the biolab? You seem like you're having fun, Nozomi. What are you up to? Are you riding that swan toilet?
I was just watering and fertilizing these flowers. Flowers are so cute. Just looking at them is enough to put a smile on my face.
Okay. The sight of Nozomi giggling as she watered the flowers was far cuter than the flowers themselves. Your experience unlocked the keyword cute. Calculation up by 6. More free time. Okay. Let's take a look at our grades real quick before we move on. 22332. Should probably work on our linguistics, no? Where is... Shoma, you're linguistics, aren't you? Spend some time with him. In the bathroom. Don't worry, I'm not here to bully you. Takumi, can I ask you about something? Sure, what's on your mind? Lately, there's been a ghost showing up in the school bathrooms. Is he on fire? Does he not speak? A ghost? If you go to the boys' bathroom at night, a ghostly boy will creep up on you out of nowhere. That's what Gaku says anyway.
Hey!
Oh, so he's the source of this rumor? Then it's not even remotely credible. I'm sure if it was true, he'd be here every night trying to get a paranormal photo to sell it for a couple of yen. Don't worry, everything Gaku says is made up. Ghosts aren't real, alright? It's like your self-esteem, non-existent. Shoma? Takumi, are ghosts really not real? Why do you sound so disappointed? Would you rather they were? I'd really like to talk to a ghost. Just once. I mean, you can just talk to them right now. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there. I'm kind of like a ghost trapped in a human society, so I think we'd get along. I'd like to talk to them about how nobody notices us and how we get treated like we don't even exist. You do exist, and I've been talking to you this entire time. Come on, man, get it together. The darkness inside of Shoma's heart is scarier than any ghost. After spending some time together, you understand Shoma better now. He just wants someone to understand him. That's sad. That's really sad.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Doubly so now that they circumvented our damn alarm.
Well then, good night.
I didn't even get my cool intruder alert cutscene. I look forward to those, you know? Jeez, it gets me hyped up. Not opening the gym door and seeing them in the hallway and having to sneak around them. Is Ima's procedure finished yet? When will it be over? At least he's still alive. I don't like it. But there's nothing I can do for now. Better just go to sleep, I guess. Is the man on fire gonna come? Is he gonna want to check in on him too? I desperately pushed the horrifying images my head conjured up down into the depths of my thoughts. I spent the night floating in and out of a shallow sleep. Day 81. We still don't know what the importance is of day 78. Apparently it's a very significant number.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 81st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare, be ready
I will be prepared. There we go. Regular music's back. As the morning announcement played, I got up from my bed. I wonder how Ima's doing. I'll go to the cafeteria. And for all my news bulletins, go to the cafeteria. Gosh, it's a town hall. Shoma's right in front of me. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Sorry to dirty your vision with my filthy visage. We're coming up on day 100 quickly. I can't wait to see Leo and go for a walk with him again. I want to share a meal with him, too. I need to hold on a little longer to make that happen. When he said share a meal with him, he didn't mean the same food, right? There's no way he's eating dog food, right? Oh, is there something wrong? Was my voice disturbing you? I'm sorry. I'll try not to make another peep. I'll be off then. Well, didn't realize how big your bag was until now. I'll see you at the cafeteria, my dude. Anyone wandering these halls? No. Gamu's still in the lab. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, Kako came up to me with a very cheery-looking expression.
Takumi! Hey, Takumi, guess what? Ima's fine. He's going to make it.
He is? That is wonderful news. I had a great meal and a great bowel movement this morning, Sir Takumi. Okay, thank you. I'm about to eat myself. I don't need to hear that stuff. You should listen to what Kako has to say. Alright, I intend to.
Don't talk to me unless you have a good reason. You should probably forget about me for a second and listen to Kako.
Well, it's impossible to forget about you, Nozomi. I got nothing to say. Ask Kako instead. Seriously, why do you do this whole thing where you talk to each of us before you talk to the relevant person?
Listen to Kako, would you?
Isn't Kako talking right now? Are you just going to ignore her? Seriously, stop farming us for content. Hey, Kako's got something important to say. You alright? What are you drooling for? I'll be as silent as an ornamental statue so I don't disturb anyone. Alright, Kako, give me the 411. What's up? Ima's really going to be alright? Yugamu said that.
No, it wasn't Yugamu. It was a vision. I saw Ima in a vision.
Okay, well, I believe you. He's gonna be alright. A vision?
More accurately, I didn't see him. I just heard him. When I was sleeping last night, I suddenly heard his voice.
I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine. That's what he said.
That sounds like what someone who's not fine would say. Like, as you can see, I'm completely fine. I can just imagine his head's on backwards, his legs where his arm is, his stomach's missing, and God knows what else. He's got 5 eyes. Sounds to me like you were dreaming.
It wasn't a dream, it was a vision. Ima will be back at any moment now. Before the end of the day, probably. The end of the day? Yes, I'm right, I know it. Ima will be back soon.
Kako's visions have been all been on the mark so far. And we need to keep hope alive more than ever, wouldn't you say? But there's no way he'll be completely fine. He's being reconstructed after all. What, like the ship of Theseus? That creep Yugamu said he couldn't guarantee it'd give him back his original form.
Maybe his right side will be a robot and his lower half will be caterpillar tracks.
If something like that happens, am I gonna have to act like it's all normal?
But Lady Kako's vision showed that Sir Ima would be completely fine, right? That's what he said. I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine.
But you couldn't see him, could you? You only heard him. Then he surely will be. How wonderful. You're just gullible.
Even so, let's trust in her vision for now. All we can do is wait anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so relieved. Suddenly, I'm starving. I might even have a chocolate seafood poke bowl.
Looking utterly relieved, Kako gobbled down her strange meal. Then she left the cafeteria, looking satisfied. Well, good on her. She's coping well as can be. A vision, huh? She was so reassured, but I feel like Kako's the only other person I can talk to about the man on fire, and she'll take me seriously. You know, she's wanting to be a detective. Has she had any visions about that man? Is Ima really completely fine? Can anyone be fine after being completely reconstructed? Maybe it turned out Yugamu only needed to make the bare minimum of alterations. Getting anxious isn't going to help me. For now, I need to trust Yugamu and wait. Okay, trusting Yugamu it is. Show was available again. Just have a quick look at my report card again to see how things changed. I must say, I'm still struggling to understand. I know someone's explained it to me before, I've just forgotten. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on in this game. To level up our grades. Do we need both maxed out? Or just, like, one? I'm pretty sure it's both. But then again, I feel like it's happened with just one that we've worked on, right? Let's go to the library. Let's switch things up a little bit. Quite a few people in the cafeteria this morning? Read a book and study. Linguistics. Creativity. The many gods of Celtic mythology. Literary history of the Tokyo residential complex. let's go for this. Since our creativity's pretty up there, I'll try reading this book today. The Tokyo Residential Complex bookstores had rows of literary works from the old world that were published before censored. We were able to preserve works written by such literary masters as Sosuke Natsume, Ryunosuke Akutagawa, and Yasunari Kawabata. Natsume, huh? Familiar. And then I saw Ryunosuke, I was like, huh? On the other hand, there are countless other works that have been lost. Historical novels are one example. Works based on both Japanese and international history have disappeared, along with the entire genre. This was carried out by the Tokyo Residential Complex Secretariat Security Division, stating censored as the reason. Members of the Security Division parse through every literary work and thoroughly censor anything based on humanity's previous history. I'm wondering, like, what happened with the old world? World death. I'm starting to wonder now, actually, like, maybe the Earth didn't commit suicide. Maybe we just blew ourselves up. And Japan was, like, the last place standing after everything went to hell. Could that be the case here? Based on the security law enacted in year censored of the residential complex calendar, this censored was meant to censor the public's interest in the subject. Will this ever be, like, revealed, or is this something we're going to need to infer once we have all the pieces of the puzzle? Censored. Most of this has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. Alright, well, our literacy is up by 5.
Huh?
Who could that be? It's not Ima, is it? I opened the door, and standing there was...
The air in here reeks. The filthy stench of low-class poor boys.
Why'd you come in here, then?
This room is so cramped, it's like a kennel.
I mean, don't we have the same room layout? Our rooms are the same size. Anyway, did you need something?
Getting straight to business without offering a lady any tea? You don't have a shred of decency, do you?
You're right about that. I should have offered you tea. I mean, when we had a conversation with Karua, we got thirsty halfway.
Well, I'd rather you weren't under the impression a noble woman like myself would ever put her lips on a drink offered to her in a doghouse like this.
Seriously, Kurara, what are you doing here? I've got free time. I want to read more of that censored book.
It seems Yugamu is done.
Okay.
He told us to gather in the biolab at once. He's going to explain everything himself.
Wow. Sounds like Kako's vision actually came true. So Ima is really completely fine now. Just like in Kako's vision.
How should I know? We're gathering in the biolab to find out.
Right.
Nozomi and Kyoshika are telling everyone else. I'm going to the biolab immediately.
Got it. Thanks for letting me know.
Thanks. I don't need gratitude from the likes of you. I wasn't doing it for your benefit. I only came here because I was asked to. Don't get it twisted.
Why is your tomato ripening? After hastily rambling out that explanation, Kurata slammed the door and stormed away. All I did was say thanks. Is she that unused to people being nice to her? Anyway, I better get to the biolab. I need to find out what happened to Ima. He is okay, right? That's what he said in Kako's vision, after all. As you can see, I am completely fine. Alright, biolab, let's go. I take it everyone's already there. Tsubasa, what are you doing out in the hallway? Let's go. Chop. Wait, where are you? Are you this way or that way? God, why can't you just be where the map says you are? It said you were in that particular hall. Tsubasa! Or are you just outside the biolab, waiting to go in?
Takumi, did you hear? Ima's procedure's finished.
Yeah, I heard. I was just on my way to the biolab. I just took the scenic route.
Me too, but I'm a little scared.
Right, have you got your fashionable pouch handy?
I don't know what he's going to look like. Just thinking about it makes me... It makes me nervous.
It's out of our hands now. We just have to go see for ourselves.
You're right. Worrying it won't change anything. Okay, here goes nothing.
Let's take a look.
Oh.
Well. Well, if it isn't all of my drop-dead adorable pets. Feel like it's been so long. I mean, yeah, you've been here for like a week and a half.
Where's Ima? Where's my brother?
Kako burst into the biolab and began frantically pressing Yugamu for answers. She said she was relieved this morning, but it looks like she couldn't help worrying after all. Give me a minute. I've been treating him non-stop, so I'm dead tired. Could you bring me a cold cola? Ideally with ice. We'll give you enough to drown in later. Just tell us what's happening with Ima. For the love of murder. You're all so impatient. Rushing me isn't going to change the results. But fine. I'll start from the conclusion then. Ima's procedure was a success. I saved him.
Really? See? I knew it. I told you my vision was right.
But you said you couldn't guarantee that he'd keep his original form, right? What about that? I just said that for drama. He's fine. Is he? Is he really fine? That's right! What does he look like now? What does he look like? Well, he's perfectly sound. You know? Interpret that how you will. He has all his limbs, he can walk, he can talk. So he hasn't changed at all? I've just completely replaced his personality so he won't stab us again. What's that look for?
What's with the silence?
He looks as cute as ever. Don't you worry about that.
Really? You didn't fail to offer an equivalent exchange in your alchemy and end up transforming him into a repulsive monster?
Like, oh God, I just saw her sprite again. I'm too focused on the text box that I don't look at what their face appears to be until it's too late.
Where is he now? I want to see him.
No need to rush. He just went to clean himself up a little. Clean himself up? He's probably nervous to see you out all after so long. I'm sure he'll be right back, though. At that very moment, a voice I hadn't heard in what seemed like forever echoed throughout the room.
It's been a while, everybody.
I'm scared. I'm so scared. Did he make himself look like Sister Dearest?
Sorry for the wait. The grand return of Ima Tsukumo is here!
Holy shit. If I had a camera, you would have seen my jaw fucking fall to the floor the second this thing came out. Huh? Huh? That's it. Pretty lukewarm response to the return of a precious friend. Sirei, boy, I killed this guy. What? Hey, come on. I'm not Sirei. You obviously are. I may look like Sirei, but on the inside, I'm Ima. I'm back, but in Sirei's body. What? That's why you couldn't see him. He was probably at the foot of your bed. This is absolutely bizarre. How the heck did you transfer him into this thing? You're lying. Back, but in Sirei's body? Oh God, don't vomit all over him.
What is the meaning of this, Yugamu? Explain yourself, you degenerate butcher!
Hey, you guys gave me the objective to bring him back. I did. I told you it wasn't gonna be, you know, an exact replica of his previous body. Why are you all bitching at me? The organs in Ima's body were a total loss, heart included. But thankfully, his brain was undamaged, so I rushed to salvage it. He popped it right inside Sirei's body, and thankfully it all worked out.
You call this all worked out?
I mean, he's alive, isn't he? But why'd you pick that body? Of all the screwed up choices you could have made. I considered the option of placing his brain inside a capsule filled with artificial blood. But you wouldn't know how to react if Ima ended up as just a brain, would you? So I decided to reuse Sirei's repaired body. I'm still not sure how we should react. How am I going to use him out in the battlefield? Is he going to have wings? But in this form, he has limbs and he can walk. I also attached a speaker that responds to electrical signals from the brain, allowing for the recreation of his voice. Personally, I think it was the best option. Well, it could have been worse.
There's nothing good about it!
This is too much. Just breaking down slowly. Like, it's just like slowly sinking into my brain what he's done to Ima.
He's cuter than he was before, so maybe this is actually a plus.
And he's more compact and easy to use. What do you mean by that? Don't talk about our friend like he's an appliance.
Ima, are you really my dear brother?
Yes, I am.
I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine.
Well, there you go. Quote for quote. I mean, quote for quote, word for word, verbatim. Quote for quote. I've lost my mind looking at this.
Brother dearest? Brother dearest!
I think she's happy. Kako cried big, heavy tears as she embraced Sirei's body. Kako, please. Everyone's watching.
I was so worried. Ever since you went away, brother dearest, all this time. I thought I'd never be able to see you again.
Kako, you silly girl. I'd never let that happen. But I'm sorry I worried you. It's all okay now. Oh man. What an emotional sibling reunion scene. If we're being real here, that's not really what this looks like.
Ima, I'm sorry. This all happened because of me.
It's fine. My darling little sister was protected, and that's what matters. This is hardly more than a scratch. Sure. Yeah. Just a scratch, guys.
A scratch? You have a whole new body.
Oh, there's no need to take pity on me. I rather like this body, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have to defecate or urinate anymore either, so you could even say I've evolved. And you can't have relations with girls, so perhaps you've lost the burning lust typical of a pubescent boy. Yeah, I have lost that too. That's the thing you're bummed out about? I mean, yeah, it's pretty serious. Well, at least I didn't die. No matter how I look on the outside, I'm just glad to be alive. And the fact that I was able to protect someone important to me means I couldn't be more proud. Ima, I like your new body. It makes me feel reassured just looking at you. I think you look great, especially if I dice you up again. Well, no, sorry, I didn't do that at all. You look way better than a freak like me. I almost want to get turned into Nigu. Wait, what? How do you even know what Nigu looks like? You weren't there. Interesting. Or maybe you saw pictures of Nigu? But I'm pretty sure you wouldn't... I mean, you know of Nigu's existence, we've told him about it, but you don't know what Nigu looks like. I know you're trying to be supportive, but can you two dial it down? But if you're okay with this body, Ima, then that's great. Yes, I'm totally okay with it. Please treat the new Ima Tsukumo kindly. Hearing your adorable words makes me feel it was worth working myself half to death. Experiences like this are rare. Disassembling a human body and transferring it to a completely different one. It's just so stimulating, so arousing. You only did this because you wanted a chance to play around with a human body, didn't you?
Hey.
Nevertheless, it was all thanks to you that I was saved. Thank you, Mr. Omokage. And an extra special thank you to you, Miss Kirifuji. Me? I heard you let the enemy absorb you in order to save me and the others. Not many people could do something so courageous. You're a real lifesaver. Oh yeah, I haven't thanked you for that yet. You saved my ass too, Nozomi. I'd like to offer my gratitude as well, Lady Nozomi. Thank you, sincerely. Oh, you don't have to do that. If you hadn't acted in that moment, we would have all been out of options. You didn't just save the ones who'd been captured, but the entire team, too. Stop. You too, Takumi? You're exaggerating. Indeed, we owe everything to you, Nozomi. Although I still say you were being entirely too reckless. But it all worked out in the end. We even got Ima back.
Yeah, it's such a relief.
By the way, I have something important to tell all of you. Oh, yes. What happened while you were in captivity? Something important? I wasn't just held captive. I also gained information on the invaders.
For real?
What kind of information? Can we sell it? Well, can I tell you tomorrow? Fuck you! No! No, fuck you! I'm tired of this tomorrow shit, please! For today, I want to indulge in our reunion a little longer. This was the longest Kako and I have ever been apart.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, go enjoy some brother-sister time.
We will. Thank you.
Yes. My thanks to all of you.
We're just giving Ato time to cook up something nefarious. Or whoever it is. We saw Ima and Kako back to their rooms, and then went our separate ways. Eventually, we all went back to our own rooms. Ima's grand return. Witness Ima's revival in Sirei's body. Wowza.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
What an achievement.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. Can someone stand guard by Ima's side? This is still a shock. I never imagined Ima would come back looking like that. But I'm glad he survived. That's all that matters. I'm so relieved. It's making me tired. I think I'll be able to sleep soundly tonight. That night, I was able to sleep peacefully for the first time in what felt like ages. Well, we're whole again, right? Day 82. Oh my goodness. It's really almost coming to an end here.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
I mean, I've been playing this for the last month. Oh god, I'm completely hooked.
Get ready for your 82nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend... Be ready.
Okay. Is Ima still around? Is he alive? Is he alright? I got some good shut-eye. It's got me feeling pretty refreshed. But watching the school announcement after seeing Ima makes me feel conflicted. Anyway, I better get to the cafeteria. I still need to hear what happened to Ima while he was captured. Yes, please. Give me the deets, the goss. Ima's procedure was really tough. It was my first time doing a brain transplant. Thankfully, it went well. I owe it all to the facilities in the biolab. I never imagined you'd reuse Sirei's body. By the way, the brain you see inside that body, originally it was just a decoration. Now it's unmistakably the real deal. It's Ima's real brain. Okay, but if it was just a prop, how did you connect everything up? I could have been perfectly happy not knowing that. Yeah, I think it's an adorable brain. And the consciousness inside it also has something to tell us. We'd better go see him right away. Man, with those morbid words, Yugamu slunk off towards the cafeteria. I'm surprised he's not sleeping in. He hasn't had much rest this past week and a bit. Yoshika on the first floor. What are you doing? You better be on the way to the cafeteria. Good. Sir Ima looks like a mascot, but his brain is still that of a young man. How wonderful! It's like looking like a kid, but having the mind of an adult. Speaking of childhood, in my youth I was very attracted to stories about Kojiro Sasaki, the legendary swordsman. His mysterious blade, Monohoshi Zao, was my first love. The hell is she talking about? What, Jesse, what are you talking about? What's going on? Alright, well, I'll see you in the cafeteria, Kyoshi. Here it is. Thank God, he's still here. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Alright, everybody. Eat a hearty meal to prepare for the next defensive battle. Right. Even though I know it's Ima inside of that body, it's not the kind of thing I can get used to right away. Everyone, let me know if there's anything special you want to eat. I'll bring it for you. You ain't eating?
Yeah!
Oh, I'm quite alright. I don't really need food in this body. Didn't you remember I said I can't defecate? It'll just get kind of backed up inside me if I continue to eat. It's fine, really. I consider myself blessed to not have to deal with inefficient processes like eating anymore. He's mega bummed about it.
I'll eat enough for the both of us. I'll take a rice bowl with fried fruit and an extra big dollop of fresh whipped cream. I want chocolate. Something so tooth-rottingly sweet I'll forget I'm depressed.
Okie dokie.
With an enthusiastic response, Ima ran to fetch the food. Even if I know it's Ima inside that body, things still feel really weird. Lady Tsubasa, you mustn't judge others by their appearance. But you're exactly as stupid as you look. By the way, can you fight in that body, Ima? No, it's not possible. This body doesn't have any hemo enema. So we can't use Ima during defensive battles anymore, even though he leveled up? I didn't invest too much into him. If this was a game, players would be demanding their time and money back. I mean, any upgrades we did put into him, though, are still available in the VR training, so there's that. It's not a complete loss. I'm useless and unpopular, so no one would be complaining if it were me.
We'll be fine even if Ima's not there. I'll fight enough for both of us and kill heaps of invaders.
Oh, I could weep. That's such a touching thing for you to say, Kako. I never even dreamed of it. Ima, you were listening?
Oh.
Sirei has high-performance ears. Everyone, keep your spirits up. There's no point in lamenting what's already happened. We can't redo the past, so we just have to face forward and keep on keeping on. Oh, how wrong you are, apparently. I'll be moving to a support role, so I can still be of some use to you. It'll be reassuring to have you there for us. That alone will drastically increase our fighting power.
Now I want a fried chicken rice bowl with back fat and extra custard.
Kako, aren't you overindulging? You'll lose your divinely slim figure.
Forget that. What's the information you have on the invaders? Tell us already.
Very well. I'll tell you all what I learned while I was captured. Alright, but first, you know what we gotta do. I'm not an idiot on the outside or on the inside. People who call others idiots are the real idiots. Well, that was pretty profound coming from Mikoshika. Yeah, I agree. Hurt people, hurt people. It seems Ima has fully adjusted to his new body, but I don't think it's a look I can get used to. Yeah, I wonder why.
A playable character who's no longer usable? If this was a mobile game, people would be calling for blood and refunds.
I see your face this time.
Good thing this isn't a mobile game, huh?
No.
Wonder what kind of information Ima has on the invaders.
If I was gonna end up looking like that, I think I'd rather be dead.
I'm still not used to how Ima looks, but for now, let's hear what kind of information he's obtained. Now's not the time for me to be chatting with a degenerate plebeian like you. Settle down and listen to what Ima has to say. I'm so glad Ima is well again. All this relief is making me hungry.
Looks like there's no problem with Ima's reaction to his procedure. I'm glad he doesn't have any lingering effects either. Well, if Ima's cool with this new form, I guess that's all that matters. Oh, don't mind an irrelevant nobody like me. Let's listen to Ima instead. Alright, let's hear it. I'm ready. As you all know, I was knocked out by the prisoner and taken away. The next time I awoke, I was in what seemed to be a lab. A lab. I had the feeling several days had passed and that I'd been hauled quite a distance while I was unconscious. There were many strange machines there. It just had that quintessential laboratory look to it. Several commanders in those strange masks came and went during that time. What's with the masks as well?
What were they doing there?
All kinds of things, including the research and development of the school invaders.
Research and development?
The beings we call commanders and their troops are actually two entirely different creatures. Yes, I mean, that's what we established when Yugamu said that the bioweapon, was only effective on the commanders. It wasn't going to help against the invaders. And we've seen that the commanders are humanoid. Human, even. The commanders are intelligent like humans, but the troops have no intelligence at all. That's why they couldn't break down the defense room, because they didn't even know what the hell they were looking for. They're just aimlessly looking for their next prey, I suppose.
Yeah!
They're just creatures intended for battle, created by the commanders. How fiendish! Do they cultivate them from seeds? Creating life solely for the purpose of fighting. That's so cruel. From one point of view, humans aren't much better in terms of forcing people to fight.
Nonsense. We're nothing like them. Don't associate me with those abominations. So, Ima, what happened to you in that lab place?
Yeah!
They were trying to learn more about us by extracting information from me.
Aha!
Just as we know very little about the invaders, they also seem to be largely ignorant of mankind. How did you communicate? Because we don't speak the same language.
Huh?
They don't know shit about humanity, but they're still trying to kill us all? Weren't they created by world death? That should mean they exist to exterminate humans, right? I don't really know. The fact remains, they wanted information from me.
Yeah!
I guess that's also why they took Miss Mojiro. But in the end, they couldn't get anything major out of her. So this time, one of the commanders fused with me and poked around in my memories. You even shared memories when you were fused?
Yeah!
Apparently so. I don't know for sure how effective it was, though. Does that mean you got the commander's memories in return? But since I didn't know anything about the bigger picture here, it was all pointless. Well, what do you know? Sirei had a point not to tell us everything. So then, I was brought here while still fused so I could be used as a shield. I see. Maybe Sirei didn't tell us the truth in case of a scenario like this. In the event we got captured, we wouldn't be able to give the enemy any intel about our side's operation. That clears that up. Now, what's this vital information you discovered? Yes, I'm getting there.
Yeah!
I don't know if it's a side effect of the fusion, but I actually don't remember much of what happened over there. But I do remember a few fragments of the commander's conversations. Their conversations? You could tell what they were saying? I suppose now, when you fused with that commander, you gained access to interpreting the language. That also seems to be thanks to the fusion. I can understand the invaders' language now.
Seriously? That's hilarious.
So what did the bastards say? What'd you hear? They were talking about their strategy to form 2 squads and attack 2 places simultaneously. 2 places? One target was Last Defense Academy. That attack was led by the commander that fused with me. The other squad was going to second to last Defense Academy. To second to last Defense Academy?
But there's nothing left of it. Not since Nigu self-destructed to take out that insanely overpowered commander.
There's nothing there now but a burnt field. Why would the enemy attack such a place?
Yeah!
According to what I heard, they understand the secrets of their enemy, that's us of course, if they searched for clues at the site of the other academy. Our secrets? They seem to think these secrets would lead to our defeat. But surely the explosion was meant to destroy anything and everything that could be credible clues about our operation, right?
They're that important? What are these secrets? Maybe we're all actually robots. Just call me Darn Me, Nova Zero Type Z.
But there shouldn't be anything left at second to last Defense Academy, secrets or otherwise.
The commanders all have mysterious powers, though. Maybe they're trying to do something with those.
But what kind of power could find clues in a burnt patch of Earth? Maybe they have a chance to rewind time locally? I mean, we can do that. We can redo waves, technically. They're just following a dead end. Ha ha ha! Thank goodness the enemy is so dumb. No, we need to investigate this.
I bet they're saying the same thing about you.
But if there really is a compromising secret there, them finding it would be bad news for us. In that case, why don't we go there ourselves? We can put together a task force. So we do the same as the enemy? Split into 2 groups and have one go to second to last Defense Academy? What if this is part of that plan? What if they're like, okay, we're going to split up into 2 teams, and then we're going to send the team that has Ima in it to Last Defense Academy. If the commander falls and they somehow manage to recover Ima, Ima will tell them that we split up. And then they're going to split their defense force, and then we can attack again the Last Defense Academy while they only have half the manpower. That's quite the Batman gambit. But would it work? I also think that's best. We should definitely avoid any situation that would give them an advantage. The final battle is approaching, after all.
Final battle?
They're currently preparing to launch an all-out attack on the school. An all-out attack? What is this, Persona? It's being spearheaded by a commander they call the strongest and greatest of them all. It's the same exceptionally powerful commander that Takumi and the others ran into at the other academy. Well, I mean, the whole reason I thought that OP commander hasn't attacked us is because they were severely injured after that explosion, if not killed. Right? At Second Lost Defense Academy. So I guess they're on the mend and ready to come fight us. Otherwise, why didn't they send this greatest commander sooner?
Nico intended to take it out with him, but it's still alive.
Alright.
It just took some time for its wounds to fully heal.
There we go.
Pretty soon, it'll have recovered and will return to attack the school in peak condition.
And we won't stand a chance.
You're kidding! That monster?
The one you said none of you could stand up to when it attacked?
Yeah, but to be fair, there was only like 5 of us.
Yeah. This one's strength blows the other commanders out of the water.
Alas, I couldn't lay a single finger or toe on it.
Why were you laying your toes on it?
We've gotten a lot stronger since then, but I still get the feeling we won't be able to kill it.
We're gonna need that bio weapon again. It's like a supreme commander, sitting at the very top of a dozen commanders. Supreme commander? Dozen commanders? So you're saying there's 12? Its overwhelming strength is enough to make the other commanders tremble in fear. I was fused to one of them. I know that fear. So I know this really is their strongest and greatest warrior we're talking about. And that's who's going to lead the invader army in an all-out attack? If the enemy discovers a weak point before the final battle, we will be beyond screwed. We have to make the first move before that can happen. So let's form this task force and go investigate Second to Last Defense Academy. Right. If we go now, we might still make it. If the commanders do have powers that will let them get something from the wreckage, they won't be shy about using them. We should wait until they get the secrets of the Special Defense Unit, and then immediately steal them back. You make it sound so easy. It'll be a cinch. With me guiding you, everything will be smooth sailing. We do need to bring him along. I need a translator. He's really immersed in Sirei's role. So who's going to be on this task force? Are we doing another show of hands? No. Leave the member selection to your commanding officer. I'll choose a team that's properly balanced in terms of strength. Will you? Hima, that's still you in there, right? For now, we should prepare thoroughly. How about we sortie in 3 days' time? I thought we needed to go, like, now! Is that okay? Shouldn't we go right away? I don't know what the enemy is planning to do in that burnt-up field, but I can't imagine they'll be able to do it right away. Our goal is to take back whatever they find, so going too early would be meaningless. I mean, do we want to risk that? Shouldn't we just, like, you know, nip this in the bud now? It's practically a guarantee that we'll end up fighting. We're going to need to prepare for that too. What if they get the secrets, and then when we try to steal it back, they use the secret against us? Ima, I don't care what you do, just don't pick me, okay? Anyway, you have your orders for now, so hop to it. Dismissed. Don't pick me, I'm serious! And so, it was decided to dispatch a task force to the former site of the Second Academy. We all headed back to our rooms to prepare ourselves. 3 days? The secrets of the Special Defense Unit, huh? I have no idea what that could mean. But if they can put us at a disadvantage, we can't ignore it. We have to stop our enemies from getting their hands on that information. I'm not sure if I'll end up as a member of the task force, but I'd better start getting ready just in case. Okay, free time. We can finally visit the biolab again. Yugamu's here. You mind if I use the apparatus in here now? Well, that was tiring even for me. I'm glad that you made it. Should we get Desperation? I haven't used this yet. I haven't got this either. It seems like it's just like a fully recover HP, heal status effects, heals fatigue. Like, I don't know. We're spending a lot for something that I have other ways of mitigating, you know? Agility Potion I use a lot, so yes. Max use +1. Will come in handy. Defense potion, I don't really use this much, but I might as well spend it. Never know if they're gonna do an all-out attack, you know. Gotta be ready for that. Alright, maybe I'll just do some exploration real quick. Get some more mats. Never know when I need to upgrade some stuff, and then we'll work on our linguistics tomorrow. Oh, never mind, we can't go exploring right now. Gonna have to make do with what we've got. Shoma in the courtyard. Oh. If only we had that translation ability earlier. Shoma, what are you doing here? You're digging a hole. That's familiar. Wishlist updated.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
That's why we couldn't go exploring. I didn't realize it was afternoon.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Alright. So we're leaving on what, day 85? Looks like there's nothing left for me to do today. I'll get to bed early so I'm ready for tomorrow. I immediately hopped into bed and ended my day there. Moving right along. We're speeding through. Is Ima gonna, like, take over these morning announcements?
Up and Adam troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 83rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare.
Why are you forgetting what day it is? Has it been that long? Well, off again to the cafeteria. Anyone here? Oh. I would have volunteered for the task force if we were raising hands for it. I'm made for offense, not defense. I raided a rival gang meet all by myself once, you know. Of course, I creamed all those idiots. The only problem was... I promised to do some fundraising as part of my volunteer work after, so I got stuck holding the donation box while I was soaked in blood. Oh. Well, maybe you shouldn't have raided them before your charity event. What a terrifying fundraising campaign. But it was worth the trouble. Everyone who passed by ponied up. How could they not? Just imagine this guy covered in blood asking you for money. I mean, wouldn't people normally just run away real quick? I mean, Ima's in control of Sirei's body. I wonder if he's got access to, like, any restricted areas that we don't have access to.
Whew.
Everyone, good morning. Looks like we're all here. Then I'll make my announcement. I've selected the members of the task force.
You're full of energy this morning. Aren't mornings usually supposed to make you want to kill yourself?
I'm recharged plenty last night. Sir Ima, I didn't know you were rechargeable.
So who are the members?
Yes, listen up. Time for the big announcement. Alright, well, you know what we're gonna do. I'm fine either way. A task force. Who'll end up going, I wonder? I suppose we'd better listen to what Ima has to say.
On a depressing morning like today, a girl just wants to watch some gory splatter movies. It seems Ima's carefully considered the members of the task force. Why don't we hear him out?
I'm way better on offense than defense.
Ima's fully stepping into Sirei's role, isn't he?
He has.
A noble like myself doesn't belong in some pissant task force. Some of my caliber should always be front and center in the main group. Ima came up with the members of the task force. Looks like he really took the balance of skills into consideration.
I'm enjoying the biolab, so I'd prefer not to have to go.
Don't pick me! No matter what you do, do not pick me! I'm so serious!
He doesn't want to die. A task force? If you just need bodies, you can bring a useless hanger-on like me along. After taking into account the balance of strength, here are the team members going to second to last Defense Academy. Gaku Maruko, Nozomi Kirifuji, Shoma Ginzaki, Tsubasa Kawada, Kurara Uzuzuki, Yugamu Omokage, and I've also decided to add myself. Huh? He didn't say my name? Damn, I've got main character syndrome here, Takumi. Of course you're not guaranteed to go.
Wait a minute! Why am I going? I specifically said don't pick me, you jackass! Forcing a noble like myself to go. What criteria did you use for your selection?
Like I said, the balance of strength mostly. And as your commanding officer, my decisions are final. I like how he picked most of the people who used to reside there at Second Lost Defense Academy. I think he reserved Kyoshka. If you don't comply, I'll detonate the bomb inside your body. I have that function now, you know. Stop! You're a bigger dick than the real Sirei! Anyway, I decided this lineup of members was the best choice made after a long, sleepless night of deliberation. Not that I need to sleep anymore. Damn, that's like a blessing and a curse.
Oh, no more slumber parties for you.
So, once again, our task force to investigate the remains of our other academy are as follows. Nozomi Kirifuchi, Shoma Ginzaki, Gaku Maruko, Tsubasa Kawana, Kurata Usuzuki, Yugamu Omokage, and myself.
Yeah!
The remaining 6 of you will stay here and defend the school. It should take us 3 days to make the journey there and back. The ones staying behind are me, Eito, Kyoshka, Darumi, Kako, and Takemaro. Understood. Leave the defense to us.
I'm going to be separated from you again, Ima.
It's okay, Kako. I'll be back before you know it. I did notice that. Interesting. He's come a long way.
We leave in 2 days, right? We'll have to get ready before then.
You're leaving in 2 days, and it's a 3-day trip. Oh my god. Hey, how about we just forget this idea? Who even cares about secrets?
He's disobeying, Mr. Commanding Officer, sir. Blow his ass sky high, please.
As you wish.
No! Eva, you're scaring him with your jokes.
I don't think he's kidding. It ain't his first offense. He did stab me that one time. Hey, that's in the past now. I'll blow you up for real if you keep dwelling on it. I can't even reach your abdomen to stab it anymore. I knew he was serious. Anyway, let's all work on our preparations. If we get attacked and caught off guard while the others are away, we'll be in trouble. Stop being so anxious or I'll make you go boom. You just want to blow people up, don't you? We had a very rowdy breakfast together, then went back to our rooms. So, I'm not part of the task force. I'll be staying here. Kinda disappointing. But if it was decided based on power balance, there's not much I can say. We'll have to defend this place with just the 6 of us, so I'm going to have to be extra prepared. I mean, he's kept the strongest people back here, right? I don't really have any hard hitters going to Second Lost Defense Academy. Interesting. What are we going to do today, then? Shall we explore? I'll make it a quick one. Just to get some mats. Who are we bringing alongside us? I did say I'll make it a quick one, so let's bring my heavy hitters. Brain check. Yeah, I wonder why. Eito, and we'll bring Tsubasa along. Why not?
Let us depart.
Let's see what I can find out there. Ah, here we are. We've ended up at the desert on the other side of this undying flame. Cool. Well, as you can see, I haven't had much luck with my rolls during this exploration phase. And I probably shouldn't have tried to engage with this battle here. Especially without a Takumi. Yikes. Okay.
My body!
Let's do our best out here.
This looks like something good.
Woman's magazine. Okay. I'll take it. I've got a full inventory. Is it worth doing one more battle? A purple one at that, with only 3 party members? We managed to get a healing random event. Alright. Let's do one more. I've got a whole bunch of potions to make use of, so
This is a trifle!
hopefully we get some decent loot out of this.
I'm good whenever. Out of the way! I'm taking the wheel! Watch out!
Well, always feels good when we pull out a win like that. Even when we're down a party member.
Here's something.
I knew I brought Tsubasa for a reason. Alright. Let's replace the small flower. I think we're done here. Let's get back home.
It's about time we head home.
Yeah. Thank you, Eito. Okay, a lot of textiles there. And a little bit of plant material, too.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night, Sirei. / Ema.
Huh?
Already time to sleep. Day 83 is done then. The end of our time at the school is getting closer, but we still have some huge hurdles to overcome before we make it to day 100. Namely, the final battle. An all-out attack led by that monstrously powerful Supreme Commander. Can we really defeat an opponent like that? I shouldn't be acting weak. We will win. I refuse to lose. Then we'll all go back to the complex. Kato was there, waiting for me. I'll figure it out, somehow. As I was talking myself up, I slowly fell asleep. No, there's gotta be something... what is it, though? What is that something? Are we just copies? Clones? My go-to theory?
Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 84th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another... Be ready to...
I will. Don't you worry. First things first, off to the cafeteria. Everyone's probably there. Have we got some new marching orders from Ema? Oh, not everyone is there, it seems. Wait. Yeah, yep. It's Ema Takuma, alright. Well, he can't die because we won't be able to revive him. God, I ran past you. I didn't see you there. Hey there, Sumino. How lucky that you get to see me first thing in the morning. Just kidding. I just wanted to try pretending to be Sirei. No more iffy jokes, please. It's too weird with you looking exactly like him. Putting a happy smile on your face in a gloomy battlefield is an important part of my job. That's why I'm pretending to be Ema, who's actually dead. I thought it would help lighten the mood.
Hey!
I told you to knock it off. As you wish. Well then, I'll be headed off to the cafeteria. He is joking, right? I think so. I hope so. No way Sirei's that good at method acting. Good morning, everyone. We're all here, right? If anyone is sleeping in, the rest of you will take responsibility for them. I'll blow you all sky high. What the hell? He's more of a tyrant than the real Sirei. You're kidding around a little too much, Ema. Anyway, today's day 84. Just 16 days left until day 100. The end's almost in sight. Pop quiz, Kyoshka. How many days are left? Sir Takemaru just stated that. 84 days, I believe. Oh, God. No. It's like the classic, I took 2 apples from you when you had 5 to begin with. How many do you have in your hand? And you'd be like, oh, well, you took 2 apples. No. I was talking about how much you have. We can't let our guard down yet, though. That goes double for the second to last Defense Academy task force. And the enemy's all-out attack is approaching, too. With that super strong Supreme Commander leading it. Whatever. This time I'll tear that strongest and greatest warrior apart. Or maybe you'll be the one getting torn apart again. But if we can just survive this last all-out attack, we can win this war, right? Yeah. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We'll make it work somehow. With an amazing team like this one, we're sure to get an amazing outcome. But what happens on day 100? What's the secret plan to save humanity from world death? I'm just a worthless maggot face, so I can't even imagine. Maybe a powder that gets us all high as hell will rain down and everything will be all better. I don't think that's it. How to stop a widespread global catastrophe from this school. It's a complete mystery, isn't it? Maybe whatever's in the defense room will help? There's no sense dwelling on things we can't understand. We just have to vanquish the evil ones. Let's forget about day 100 for today and focus on tomorrow's task force operation. We're going to prepare exhaustively throughout the day. Same goes for those of you staying behind. Yeah, of course. After that, we finished our breakfast, then went back to our rooms. The task force leaves tomorrow. I'm worried about everyone who's going, but those of us left behind have our work cut out for us too. We'll only have half of our defenses after all. If there were an enemy raid. That's why I'd better prepare as much as I can while everyone is still here. We had some decent practice during our exploration. This may be our last free time for a while, if ever. So, we should probably make the most of it.